Oh yeah, I know, it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. Let me tell you a quick story. The first time I did what's called extractions, you know what you do when you go for a facial, and you don't know what they're doing to your face, and basically you are gloved, and the skin is given an antiseptic, and basically you got these gauze pads with your gloves. Anyway, it's not the same as squeezing blackheads because it's now medical. You can sit there and squeeze it out, but that's not sanitary. But I'm not going to get into that. Anyway, oh my goodness, this slimy brown yellow stuff was just coming out and coming out and coming out and coming out, and then this other person who I did extractions on. I mean, he was a teenage boy, and he was what we call congested. His skin was congested, and he just had, it wasn't cystic acne. That's supposed to be treated by the dermatologist, but it was that third stage just before cystic, and he was so clogged. And it was just coming out and coming out, just gobs and gobs. And that's feces. It's metabolic waste, and it is feces. You've got all the stuff that you've been eating all these years, the dairy, the meat, if you overconsume it, it sits there, it doesn't digest, bacteria grows, and when the bacteria grows, it poops. You're not getting a lot of oxygen from your food, and bacteria, they love, an anaerobic or no oxygen environment, and, they just poop, and that's where our body odor comes from, odors that we didn't have when we were younger, and now we've got this odor now in our adult lives, and it's like, as we get older, it's like, where did that come from? That's where it comes from. So, anyway, that last part one that I did about the skincare, it's that plus the dead skin cells build up. It's old sweat. Sebum, oil, old oils. That would be sebum. The sweat. Plus the dead cells clumping together, and then the dirt from the environment, the pollution and everything, getting into our pores. But the worst of it is actually coming from the inside. It's from our own gut. Coming from our own gut, the stuff, it gets into our bloodstream, and then it gets into the skin, and you get things like psoriasis, you get dermatitis, your lymphatic system gets all clogged up, and nothing's moving, and it becomes really instead of liquidy, it's like a harder liquid, and it doesn't flow, and then it just sits there, and that's our waste removal system. That's supposed to flow out, and it doesn't when you're eating a whole bunch of bread, a whole bunch of dairy, you're eating a whole bunch of meat, you're eating all this processed food that your chemicals, your body doesn't even know what to do with it, and you wonder, why do I have the skin condition? Why do I have, it's not even just skin conditions. I'm not even going to get into all the diseases and whatnot, but cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Get high, don't get high. Get high raw or a high plant-based diet, and keep it raw. I mean, you go ahead and steam it and enjoy it that way, but just, the more cleansing foods with oxygen, foods that are oxygen containing, and then when you juice it, I mean, that strips away all the, the fiber and the nutrients, especially if you get it organic. I mean, you get powerful nutrients that just, cleanse all that stuff away. The fruit cleanses, the fruit meals cleanse, and I need to start a blog as soon as I get my life together. I'm moving and everything's going crazy, and it's really scary right now, but basically, the fruit is cleansing, and the leafy greens, when you juice them, it's like waste disposal. The oxygen, the bacteria hate it, and it just, it's all of it together is cleansing. But yeah, that is pretty gross. that you've got poop in your pores, poop in your follicles. Yes, that's what it is. It's waste, even from your own digestive system, mixed in with, what the bacteria pooped and left out, and just, it's gross, but I hope it motivates you. I hope it motivates you to clean it up. You'll smell better, you'll look better, you'll slim down, your fat to muscle ratio will balance, and you'll have, more muscle, and you'll have to exercise too, but it's excellent for the muscles as well, especially muscle definition. You won't have these puffy muscles, but you'll have, the lean, wiry stuff, and you won't have to do these crazy diets in order to get it. But anyway, I think that's what I wanted to say. That's the part 2 to the skin care video that I just did. Anyway, onto your temple. Onto your temple. Do as much cleansing and getting this junk out, and if the camera shuts off, it shuts off. Clean it out. Clean it out. Onto your temple. Just get the vacuum cleaner out and just, get the Hoover out. Because that's what it's like, when you start to eat this oxygenated food, and then, this dead food that has no oxygen, all it does is clog you up. You get that out, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. And don't do it too fast and hard, but don't fart around either. Pardon the pun. Just do it. Just do it. Get out there and move. Change your diet. Clean out your diet. Oxygenated food. Movement. Stress reduction, whatever you have to do, massage, bubble baths, whatever. Take care of yourself, on your temple, and I will see you next time. You take care. Didn't mean to gross you out, but I did. Bye.